This is my business model canvas for GastroJeep. Now let's look into the 9 individual buckets. First, the value proposition. The what? It's a reservation-based dinner for 5 social dining platform that provides the residents and visitors of the Triangle region with scrumptious Asian food choices at the creature comforts of my home or the guest's home. GastroJeep allows for a new way of dining and meeting new people. It's called social dining. It brings the social into the food experience. Of course, large-scale pop-up events are also available for a larger and more diverse group of people who want to participate in the social dining experience. Let's look into the values of this proposition. It's unique because it's thematic. It paints a unique canvas with different themes. It showcases how Asian food is so diverse and rich. It provides underlying stories that are personal, coming from the chef herself. It's also exotic. It's something new, especially to non-Asians. It's comfort food. It's savory. It's delicious. It's honest. It's flavorful. It brings you home. It's also remarkable and share-worthy. It's social because it provides a venue to meet new people. It's educational. You get to know culture via the food that you eat. It's also enriching. It enriches the heart, the mind, the stomach, and the soul. And lastly, adventure sating. Next, let's go into the customer segments. We're looking at people residing or planning to visit the Tre Kanto Moderate or South Denmark area. We are looking at the experience sharing economies. This is the generation of the millennials, born in this range of years, the Gen Zers, born in this range of years, or essentially all those within the age group of 21-year-olds and up. We are looking at the novelty seekers, the thrill seekers, those who invest in experiences and not just on the tangibles like a car or a home. For those residing in Denmark, we're looking at the expats, loosely cut into Asians, Europeans, citizens of the Americas, and mixed cultures. We're also looking at local Danes, of which I'd like to put emphasis on those who have a global mindset or have traveled outside of Denmark. The next cluster are those visiting the south of Denmark area. We're looking at tourists and of course the family members of expats who are not residing in Denmark. Next, let's look into our channels. We're looking at the GastroJeep online platform, which I'll expound on later. Pop-up event venues. My home. The guest host's home. Email marketing. Influencers, which is again, I'll expound later on. Facebook ads. Search engine ads. using Google, Yelp, or other search engines, YouTube ads, partner FB group pages, and word of mouth, or WOM. WOM. For the GastroJeep online platform, we're looking at a brand website, which is both adaptable for desktop and mobile, the Facebook brand page, Instagram and Pinterest, and perhaps a GastroJeep blog. For the brand website and FB page, here I'd want to add certain features which allow you to learn about GastroJeep, book events, see details, prices, and event dates, read people's feedback and reviews, order. Essentially, these are for those people who just want to eat Asian comfort food without needing to attend any social event. So for order, we're looking at takeaway, frozen ready-to-cook food. For our influencer channels, we're looking at food and travel bloggers, food writers, local TV and radio features, Instagram and YouTube celebrities. For partner FB group pages, we're looking at the likes of VEN or the Violet Expat Network, Internationals in Violet, Connect Billund, Billund International and Friends, and other notable FB pages within the Triangle region. Next now, let's look at customer relationships. We're looking at good value for food and experiences that we can have the customers have. Co-creation and crowdsourcing for future food events, themes, food menu items, and activities. Satisfaction, repeat transaction, and talking about GastroJeep to the former customers, friends, and their network. We're also looking at relationships in the form of networking. For our customers, we're hoping that we have them have us acquire new friends and colleagues. And of course, on their end, they gain new friends and colleagues with this experience. For myself, or GastroJeep, it's gaining new clientele and business opportunities. Next, we'll look into our revenue streams. We're looking at two main cuts. First is direct sale, or customers who attend social experiential events and customers who buy takeaway or ready-to-cook frozen food. We're also looking at remarketing and link building revenue streams. These are coming from bloggers, influencers who promote or write about GastroJeep's experiential events. These bloggers or influencers can also earn money through outlinks leading to my GastroJeep website. For example, the number of clicks from their page to the GastroJeep site equals the amount of money per click that's paid to them. Next now, we're looking at key resources. We're looking at financial, physical, network, branding, and promotions. For finance, looking at a bank loan, or maybe what we call a family member loan. For physical resources, we need to look into a car or van to transport the food and equipment, an office and kitchen space, which for now will be my home, an assistant, kitchen equipment. For networks, we're looking at resources in the form of Facebook pages, as mentioned, which are known in the Jutland area, my personal social network in Denmark, influencers in the form of bloggers, writers. For branding and promotions, we're looking at freelance art and copywriters, web designers, social media, and holistic digital promotion consultants. Now, next, let's look into our key partners and suppliers. Now, we're looking at three. We're looking at the wholesale, the promotion consultants, and the collaterals or the tangible. Now let's look into the wholesale. It's the partners who are in the form of possibly the butchers who sell the meat produce, fruit and vegetable partner wholesalers, and Asian food ingredient wholesalers. For these promotions consultants, we're looking at creative freelancers, art and copy, social media and digital media. And lastly, for the key partner third cluster, we're looking at collaterals or something that you can touch. Collaterals in the form of partners who can provide business cards and promo materials, event name cards, event menu, etc., etc. Now let's look at our key activities. First, we should conduct and hold test food events with colleagues or people within my network. For example, the Power Up 5 group, and include a +1. Next is to contact the Vaile Kommune for details in setting up a business in the Triangle region. Next is to build GastroJeep's online platform and assets in the form of website, Facebook, and other social assets. Another is to promote and host actual thematic Asian food experiential events and not just test it. Another is to source out food suppliers and wholesalers. Employment. To employ at least one part-time assistant. Another is to attend and have food stall presence in roving food markets within the Triangle region. Next, contact Facebook pages of core Triangle region pages. Lastly, to set meetings with digital and social media consultants. Last, let's look into our cost structure. First, our overhead. We're looking at utility costs like electricity, water, and heating. Food, cost for raw materials. Transport, a car or van, the gasoline. Salary for one assistant. Location for pop-up event rental space. Marketing, like Facebook, various social media, search engine optimization, search engine marketing, influencer marketing, consultancy, and freelancer fees. Now that ends the business model canvas. Thank you for listening.